Good morning. I was sitting here getting ready and I just thought to myself,
why aren't you vlogging?
For so long, picking up the camera just like randomly whenever was just like second nature. But since I took 3 months off, I feel like it is gonna take a little bit of time just to get back into that being like normal again. So hello, it's a Monday, start of a new week. Yesterday was my very first Mother's Day. I feel like I've been a mother for a while to my pets, but obviously having a human is completely different. So this is my first human Mother's Day. It was a really good day. The weather wasn't very good. It's not good today either. It's rainy. It has been non-stop raining all morning. That's pretty much how it was yesterday too. My mental health is very much dependent on the weather. I'm not the biggest fan of gloomy days. Even though it rains every single day in Florida, it's usually like super sunny, and then in the afternoon it rains for a little bit. The past 2 days it has straight up just been garbage outside. Also, to make it better, I got my period today. To some might be too much information, but let me tell you, I got my period back at exactly 6 weeks, and I have gotten my period every single month to the date since. This is my 3rd month getting my period right on time. Coming from someone who has PCOS, who was told having kids naturally or having them in general wasn't even gonna be an option, it kind of feels like I got pregnant and he reset my entire system. What a great little surprise to start the week. Yesterday, since the weather was bad, we didn't really do much. We woke up and fed MJ like normal, and then Gerald brought me the gifts that he got me. Over the years, we've decided to keep our relationship private. Some things just don't need to be online. Have whatever opinion about it that you want. He does stuff for me all the time. He is the best dad, like the biggest help, genuinely. I swear I post me doing anything to take care of my son and people immediately assume that he does nothing to help, which is just crazy to me. Always assume Gerald's there. Obviously he has gone back to work. During the daytime it's on me. Normally I don't show things that like we get each other as gifts, just like things that we do for each other because we keep that private. When I'm done with this, if MJ is not awake yet, he is sleeping, so I'm kind of trying to hurry. I'm only putting makeup on because I feel so crappy about myself, which getting my period honestly does make sense with how I feel. He fell asleep 27 minutes ago, so I might only have a couple minutes left, but I'm almost ready, so it's fine. The gifts he got me were so freaking cute. I felt so loved and seen. Something about a card with a sweet note inside just means so much to me. He gave me one from MJ, and then he got me a gift from MJ. He got me a couple gifts as well, and I just felt so special. We honestly just chilled and hung out at home until dinner time, and we went to Melting Pot. I didn't know there was a melting pot near Tampa and St. Pete. We randomly passed it on the way back from Target because what did we need? I think we needed more vitamin D and probiotic drops. It was also time to move to a faster nipple on his bottles. We got that as well. Oh wait, I'm filming in a tank top. I'm really insecure about my arm skin. It is really rare that you catch me wearing tank tops these days. I need to not be anxious about that because it's really not that deep. If my arms bother you, that is simply not my problem. We passed the melting pot and I was like, wait, since when do we have a melting pot? We went and it was fantastic. I wish that I could just get 3 rounds of cheese, to be quite honest with you. I don't know if you can go there and just get cheese. I will not be looking it up because that will be dangerous. MJ did so good. It was a really good day. I had a lot of fun. Now it is Monday, which means back to reality. One of you guys commented. Okay, so first of all, I'm so happy to be back. I honestly haven't even been filming for TikTok, which is bad because that's also a part of my job. Now that I've had time away from YouTube, my love for it has come back. So like all I want to do is talk to you. One of you guys had commented on my last video, which you guys gave so much love to. Thank you. They let me know that the Dutch Bros in South Tampa opened. It opened on Saturday, and you bet your bottom we hopped in the car and we went. The line was crazy, but it really didn't take very long. The guy, when we did get to the front of the line, he told us they were opening up 3 more to like control all the traffic or whatever. Can't really ask for much more than having a Dutch Bros again. I genuinely thought I was gonna post that video and all of you guys were gonna tell me that you don't care about mom stuff and you don't want to see me being a mom and you just want me to vlog other stuff and don't talk about the mom stuff, which would be really hard honestly, because at this point in my life, taking care of him does take up a lot of my time and energy. If I were to film the stuff that necessarily has nothing to do with being a mom, I really wouldn't be able to film that much. I don't know that I saw any comments, which there definitely could have been them there and I just didn't see them, of people saying that they didn't want to see any mom stuff. Most of them were you guys saying, girl, we followed you through all of your seasons of life. This is the current season of life you're in. We want to see it. We want to see you in this season. We're just gonna vlog and really not think about it. I know I had my hair slicked back for most of the last vlog. It's just such an easy hairstyle for days where I am going to be doing a lot and like I want my hair out of my face. I haven't taken the time every single day to put some type of makeup on. Given my current period situation. Makeup is needed. It was risky because I have leftover mascara on and I definitely could have ripped off all my eyelashes. I only ever use tubing mascara. It's downstairs and I don't feel like going down there right now. It's gonna be more effort tonight to get this off, and that's all right. I forget how pretty this mascara is. It's the Tarte Man Eater mascara in brown. I truly do love it. I think in my last video I said that we were working on transitioning him out of a swaddle. We have successfully transitioned him into a sleep sack. I mean, so far. It's been 3 days. He slept through the night all 3 days with both arms out. He's still not napping great, but that's all right. I literally cannot expect him to be anything but a baby. I feel like so many people are looking for their babies and toddlers to act like grown adults. They're a baby, they're gonna act like one. I know it's good for him to get a good nap, so I do try my best to make sure he has like the environment to be successful in that. I'm not going to be mad at him for not taking a long nap. I'm just gonna put chapstick on. I give him kisses. I don't want to get that on him. I should really shave my armpits. I'm also skipping perfume because I feel like that shouldn't be all up in his grill. Let me know if that actually matters or not. I did post a TikTok asking for camcorder recommendations. I want to get a camcorder that doesn't look like I'm recording on a microwave, but also not one that is too good to where it doesn't look like I'm recording on a camcorder. I want to start recording things for like home movies. If you have good recommendations on that, please let me know. I'm doing my research, trying to figure it out. He is still sleeping. He was just like moving and readjusting. He's also so close to rolling. Like, he fully lays on his side now, which is another reason why he really needed to get out of the swaddle. Almost rolling over right now. What do you do then? Are they allowed to sleep on their belly if they put themselves there at that point? Do you move them back to their back? How does this work? Yes, I need to unpack this and make this bed. I don't know if you have seen these on TikTok. I've always been told I have nice skin. I've never really struggled with acne itself, but I've struggled with other parts of my skin. I've had discoloration spots, the texture of my skin, but overall I really have not been able to complain about my skin. And then I got pregnant. My skin did not like being pregnant. No matter what I did, it didn't get better. I accepted that while I was pregnant, I was probably not gonna have the best skin. Ever since having MJ, I have made it a priority to get my skin back. I kept seeing everybody use these masks. I'm gonna be quite honest, I did not know what they were for, but I was intrigued. Right now I have 10 minutes. It's crazy that I thought I was gonna breastfeed him with this on. I think I would scare him. It's 10-minute sessions. Now is the perfect time for me to do this. I'm gonna look a little crazy talking to you with this on. The more I focus on self-care postpartum, the better that I feel. It really does make me feel like I'm taking care of myself. I threw this on my face. I didn't tell you what it is. I'm gonna turn it on while I talk to you. It'll automatically turn off after the 10 minutes, by the way, so I don't even have to think about it, which is great because my brain is already full of a million other things. This is the Omnilux Contour Face Mask. I don't think I said that yet. This red light therapy does so much for your skin. The biggest difference I notice in my skin with this, my skin looks less tired, if that makes sense. I've also noticed my sun damage spots looking so much better after this. I feel like my skin is overall so much more even. It boosts collagen production and elastin. It's also really good for anti-aging and wrinkles. There is no pain involved. I hate pain, okay? I wouldn't be using it if it hurt. No side effects. And like I said, it's 10 minutes. Like, you can do it in your downtime. It's hands-free. Anything that takes a lot of effort for me to add into my routine, I usually just don't stick to using very often. The Omnilux Contour Face just is so easy. It's a no-brainer. I throw it on and I get it done. You do 3 to 5 10-minute treatments per week for 4 to 6 weeks. And then you just have to do maintenance as you desire it. I picture this is how the Avengers feel. Also, this is something you have to purchase once and then you have it. Like, you don't have to keep going back for spa procedures. You have this at home. You have access to it now whenever you want. The adjustable straps make it super easy to get it to fit like to your exact needs. It's really comfortable. I'm gonna finish up my session. If you guys want to try this out, I'll have a link down below that you guys can click to purchase. Now I know that I spent 10 minutes on myself, even if it's the only 10 minutes I get to spend on myself today. And that's okay. Huge thank you to Omnilux for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into it. I'm aware of what the background looks like. Really, it's just the upstairs that needs to be cleaned. Like, there's just clothes everywhere that have to get put away. His laundry that needs to be put away. Our laundry needs to be put away. But I wanted to show you guys what Gerald got me for Mother's Day. He walked in with this bag. I do not talk about expensive things really on this channel, I feel like. Most of the jewelry I have is just from Amazon or Target or something like that, but I do have a couple pieces from David Neiman. I'm building up a collection of nicer quality jewelry that I don't have to replace very often. I have a pair of earrings. I have a bracelet that's actually getting fixed right now. Gerald got me a birthstone bracelet when MJ was born of his birthstone. I also have a little M necklace, which I need to put on, honestly. I've gotten Gerald jewelry from there. We just really like it. He walked in with this bag and I was like, what did you get? What did you do? The jewelry is what I looked at last. I briefly mentioned that I wanted to lose Lulu jacket that was black, full zip with the gold hardware. I can never find it in my size. This is an extra large, extra large. He got me one. He said it was the last one when he went. I feel very lucky he got that. He also got me this shirt. I do not, maybe it says. It's from Hubs and Hers, Tired Moms Club. I thought it was cute. It is a t-shirt. I've been living in comfy t-shirts. He got me these cards from MJ to mommy, from Gerald to me, and they were the sweetest notes. I was literally crying. This right here, his name is on it, so I have to cover it. This gift had me bawling. It says First Mother's Day for Mama and MJ. It even looks like us. It has a picture of us from Disney in it. One day I will thank you for all that you've been, the things that you've done and all that they mean, the words that you've said, the songs that you've sung, the love that you'll have given me since I was young. I don't have the words yet, so here instead is a story to read together in bed, a book of everything I'd love to say to you, Mama, on our first Mother's Day. Oh my God, I could cry right now. In my last vlog, there was like a little clip of me singing For Good to him. I sing to him all the time. I sang that song to him when I was pregnant, like the whole time. I really just did my makeup. I shouldn't cry. Anytime I start singing it now, he just has the biggest smile on his face. Literally the first page. One day I'll find music to make me feel glad, songs to uplift me if ever I'm sad. New sounds will enthrall me, delight and entrance. I'll hum along to them, I'll sing and I'll dance. I'll enjoy thousands of songs, but this one thing is true. My first song was sung to me, Mama, by you. It's the cutest book. I literally was sobbing so hard I couldn't read the whole thing. But like this one said, one day I will discover new foods to savor, delicious dishes to give life more flavor. I'll learn to cook anything sour and sweet. It's hard to imagine all the things that I'll eat. So much to relish, but I'll remember this too. The first person to nourish me, Mama, was you. It's the company Wonderbly. A great gift idea. I had read the line about like the first thing to nourish me, Mama, was you, and I just lost it because like breastfeeding has been so hard mentally, but also so rewarding at the same time. Like I want to continue to do it for him. It's just really tough on my mental and like how I feel about myself and my body, and like just to think that like he could understand what I'm doing for him, even though it's just a book that he didn't write, makes me a little emotional. So picture me sobbing, right? Because I was already sobbing at this point. I opened my gift from Gerald. It's not even in here, so I don't know why I'm opening it like it is. Inside was this necklace. I have the ring that looks like this, so it matches, and I love fixed metals. M that I have, literally never take it off, and he pretty much told her that. He was like, she never takes that M off of her neck. What will layer nice with that? This is the M that I have. I love these chains because they don't tangle and they just feel really like strong. The size of this chain is 20 or like 18 with the 20 extender. This one is shorter, and I had it on yesterday and it was just fine. Like it fits actually perfect to layer with this. I'm gonna add the extender just to see how it fits with that. If it was a smidge longer, it would be even more perfect. Even just 2 links of this. I just get my extenders from Target. I probably should invest in like a nice extender. Haven't got around to that. Maybe I don't need the extender on it. Without it, it kind of sits like here, which honestly is probably perfect. I thought the gifts that he got me were so cute and thoughtful. Pregnancy and birth and everything. Being a mother is so hard, but so rewarding. At the end of the day, it does feel nice to feel acknowledged. Happy Mother's Day to any other mothers out there. We got this. My shadow. I think I saw some people ask about the dogs. The dogs are doing just fine. Today they're being little weenies. Do not like going outside in the rain. They've adjusted very well. At first, Duncan was struggling, just like getting used to the fact that I have to give attention to yet another living creature that's not him. We've all settled into our routine. We all hang out together. If in the videos you guys see Piper have a muzzle on, it is not because she's mean. She is the biggest, sweetest baby. Back in December, she had to have surgery on her stomach to remove things that she was eating. No idea how long they were in there. Could not give her something without her immediately swallowing it whole like a snake. Hold on, I'm parched. If me and Gerald are here and we're very present, watching them very closely, we know the house has just been picked up. There's not little toys laying around. We don't have it on her. They recommended to us for at least the first like year after the surgery, because it's not safe for them to get that surgery back to back if ever again, and it was really miserable for her. I do not want her to have to go through that again. To keep a loose muzzle on her so she literally can't eat things. She can drink with it on. She's gotten honestly really good about playing with stuff with it on. She just can't like open her jaw all the way to chew, mouth wide open like she's at the dentist. It had been enough time that we thought she could go without it, and us watching her, she's so big and tall that you like can't have anything on the counters. There is no limit to what she will eat. If it's there, she will eat it. While while I'm solo during the day, unless they're playing outside. When we leave, they're crated, so she doesn't have it on in there. Once Gerald gets home from work and there's 2 of us, she doesn't have to wear it. If you see that, it's not because we think she's gonna hurt little man. She just needs to learn not to eat everything. I would feel so guilty if she ate something again and then couldn't have the surgery. There was no way to fix it because her body wouldn't heal from that again. They did bring up the possibility that in the future, if this continues to happen, that they wouldn't be able to do anything and she'd have to get put down. That is not an option for me. You know me and my animals. Hopefully it's temporary. I know back when it happened, I did tell you guys about it and talked about the fact that they told us to get a muzzle as one of the options for now, but just in case you didn't see that, and it's been a long time, you may have forgot. I'm gonna try and pick up the kitchen before he wakes up. That's probably all I'll be able to get done before I like have to wake him up to feed him. I still have some like paints and stuff out from a project that I did for Mother's Day. Welcome back to another vlog. Let's clean up. Dunkin' latte at 3 p.m. kind of day. Do we like my nails? They're fruity and fun. I figured if I feel sad and I look at my fingers and I see how happy they are, maybe I'll feel less sad. In all realness, I thought getting out of the house would help, even though I don't really have a destination whatsoever. I've just been kind of driving and letting MJ take a nap. Some days are worse than others postpartum. Today is just not a good one. I'm chalking it up to my period. When does PPD get better? Therapists just tell you with time. And I know that's the truth, but nobody wants to hear time heals everything. When I'm really sad and I'm really deep in the emotions of being postpartum, whether it be how I feel about my body or my abilities as a mom, my big thing is my brain tells me that I'm not enough, like I'm not good enough. I try to remind myself that so many other women are going through this and go through this. Even though the experience feels incredibly isolating and lonely, it's the farthest thing from that. There are so many moms out there going through the exact same thing. It really does help that he smiles at me now. Today's just one of those sad days. I also have something kind of scary, well, kind of scary is an understatement. It has the potential to be very scary going on in my personal life. I'm really anxious about it and I've been praying about it a lot. I might find out some answers about that tomorrow. Like, I don't know when this video is going up, but I feel like that might be weighing in on my emotions as well. Sometimes I guess I just sit in my car while my baby takes a nap and I reflect. I really do need to make some mom friends. Making friends is just really hard for me and my social anxiety. He's waking up, I need to move the car. Thought I was gonna see these books again. The series that got me into reading in general is City of Bones. I don't know if this would be considered like a prequel series. This is The Infernal Devices, Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. Going off of my memory, these are my favorite books I've ever read. Now that was probably like 10 years ago. When were these written? 2015, literally 10 years ago. Based on my memory, I'm recommending you read these. I much prefer these over the Mortal Instruments. I couldn't not get them. I saw them at a Barnes & Noble yesterday. They only had 2 and 3. So I went to a different Barnes & Noble today. I got all 3 of them. I keep seeing people on on TikTok talk about this book. It's the Let Them theory. It doesn't sound as fun as the typical books that I read. Self-help is important, right? People keep saying that this book completely changes them. I'm gonna force myself to read this along with my fun books, even if it's just like a chapter or like a few pages a day. I keep seeing people on Book Talk talking about this, the Song of Achilles. I've listened to people talk about this book so many times, yet I still don't understand what it's about, but everyone loves it. I'm trusting Book Talk. This is my book haul for today. Don't judge my hair, there's oil in it. Tell me why ordering a new drink that I've never had before induces this much anxiety. Like, that can't be normal. Fuck, this makes perfect. Large iced dinosaur rebel, extra sweet with cream. Large iced dinosaur rebel, extra sweet with cream. I'm panicking. It's happening. Large iced dinosaur rebel, extra sweet. I just really hope nobody sits and talks to me for very long at the window, because that also gives me anxiety. And for some reason, Dutch Bros employees are so nice and they just will talk to you about everything going on in their life and your life. I haven't taken my ADHD medication.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, good, how are you?
Doing well. What can I get started for you?
Could I do
large iced, I think they call it the dinosaur rebel.
I know egg rebel.
Yes, perfect.
Absolutely.
Can I get an extra sweet with cream?
I did it! You can do hard things! You can do hard things!
Mama's on her period and she wanted Dutch Bros. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I promise we'll go right home.
Girl out to the window, she's so nice. I see her yapping the person's ear off. Like, I can't be me today. That can't be me today. Oh, that can't be me today.
God heard me.
Hi. Yes, thank you. You too. A large was definitely excessive. I was reciting the girl on TikTok. What is this? That is really good. Okay, I hear you. We're going home. Would recommend. I gotta get my baby home. Cows go moo. I'm doing it with you. That's just the way life goes. It's the turtle. They go slow, slow, slow. Probably not the best time for me to say this, but at this point in my life, if something comes to my mind, I have to say it, or I'm gonna forget to say it. I've never really liked having schedules for posting. I kind of just always posted when I have a video to post, but I feel like in this season and era of my life, schedules are my sanity. I have really saggy boobs. Usually I hold my boob with the hand that I'm holding the phone, just trying to hold it up so he can continue to drink. As much as I would love to give you guys more than one video a week, one is what I have time for right now. So would we prefer Monday uploads, like to start the week, or Friday uploads to start the weekend? The last video I posted was on Friday, but that was just because I wanted to post it. Moving forward, do we prefer Mondays? I don't know when this is going up, okay? Should I do weekly uploads on Fridays or Mondays? Or I guess none of the above could also be an option. A midweek Wednesday pick-me-up? In my mind, Mondays is nice because I would have time to edit over the weekend because Gerald's home to help watch him instead of me having to like stay up super late editing. But also, do I want to spend my weekend that I have time with Gerald editing? I would still edit during the week. I would just have like a little bit of extra time to really perfect it. Not that anyone expects perfection except me. That's my question for you right now. I appreciate the feedback. Oh, you're smiling at me, huh? Did I last vlog? Yesterday? Are you good? I'm not sure if he's getting sick. How am I supposed to know the difference between reflux cough and congestion and sick? Your girl's walking. I've single-handedly kept Pop-Tarts in business for the past 3 months. It's the first time the sun has come out in 3 days. We're outside, walking with Dutch Bros. Same drink I got yesterday, tastes the same, but for some reason this time it was pink and green. I don't know.
I'm doing my best to stay in the shade, but I just wanted to see the water, even a little bit.
Wake up, farm. It's a sunny day. Cuddly lamb is ready to play. You want to feel? This has texture. That's nice, huh? Moo. Those are cows. They go moo. How interesting is this?
I'm going through all of MJ's clothes. We have so many clothes we need to put away. All of his newborn stuff was still in here. I took all of his newborn stuff out of here, separating them from like, these are ones that I'm gonna donate probably to one of you guys. These ones he wore a lot. That was his going home outfit. I did not realize how hard it was gonna be to put away like his newborn stuff. It seems so silly. I know he's not even old. He's in 0 to 3 clothes. I'm just never gonna have that itty bitty version of him back. I can't keep putting off doing this because like we need the space in the dressers, and I want all of his like, nicer stuff hung up so I can see what he has and make sure he's wearing all of it. I would love to give the extra stuff of his like to you guys. Maybe some of you guys are expecting a little boy. I know I'm very blessed to be able to get this stuff for him, and like I get stuff sent to me. I'm able to do that because of you. I know times are tough for a lot of people right now, and I would love to be able to give his extra stuff so you can give it a second life. Most of them he didn't wear very many times. I'm keeping the ones that he wore a lot. But if you are expecting a little boy and you need some clothes, I'd love to give them to you. I'm just gonna try and get through this. At least if one of you has them, I feel like they're getting a second life. I'm crying over onesies. Finally got MJ down to take a nap. He's 3 months old and his wake windows are like 2 hours long. Like we're aiming for 2 hours, like 120 minutes. I think he might be going through his first sleep regression. It started with his naps, like he just wants to take little cat naps. Last night was the first night he woke up after being put down for the night. This kid loves to sleep through the night. I feel very blessed. As soon as people hear that he has slept through the night since he was like 2 months old, they hit me with the, just wait until the sleep regression. You're gonna be so tired. Okay. I don't get what you're trying to accomplish. I still have to wake up twice a night to pump, but like I got to sleep while he was a newborn. If he goes through a little sleep regression for a couple of weeks, it might be difficult, but at least it wasn't a double whammy. I haven't vlogged in a few days because quite honestly, he has just needed me a lot, and like he's always gonna come first. It seems like he's sleeping, so at minimum, I have like 10 to 15 minutes that I can chat with you before he wakes up. I'm really trying to not be on my phone unless like my mom calls or something, or be talking to a camera while he's awake. He's so much more fun now. I don't know if that sounds bad, but when they're little newborns, like they don't do anything. They eat, they burp, they poop, pee, sleep. Now he actually enjoys being awake for a couple of hours. I have quickly realized I had no idea how to play with the baby, because obviously I feel like we all know how to play with older babies. Still, he cannot sit up. His head control is very good, especially for being born early. We have just been good about making sure he does tummy time ever since he was little, and he's never really minded it. I've been trying to figure out what are the best ways that I can entertain him while also like helping him. Saying hit milestones is like meh, because all babies hit milestones at different points, but just helping him develop the way he's supposed to. I figured I would show you guys some of the stuff that we use during his wake windows and like the ways that I keep him occupied and happy. I think for a minute I might have been overstimulating him. I was super afraid to like let him just be bored, but just sit there and be creative and play by himself like while I go to the bathroom or something, which is also why I had mentioned I don't want to be on my phone or talking to a camera. I want him to know I'm there to engage with him, to play with him. These are the toys that I have gotten for us for his age. One thing that they're supposed to be doing is like grabbing onto toys and like reaching for toys and bringing them to their mouth. All of these I just got on Amazon. This is just a little O-ball, I think they call it. It's full of holes, obviously. Super easy for them to grab and play with. This one's smaller. It's a rattle, and the middle part's textured so he can feel it with his fingers, and it makes noise. He's able to grasp toys, and he brings them to his mouth maybe like 30% of the time. Constantly has his hands in his mouth. He makes himself throw up sometimes from putting his whole fist down his throat. Trying to give him toys to maybe use instead of his hands. These I just got. Obviously, they're still in the container. I haven't washed them or used them yet. They're bath toys. A little Nemo, a turtle. I saw someone on TikTok put them in a glass cooking dish with some water, propping them up for tummy time. It's a sensory activity just to keep them busy during tummy time so they don't realize what they're doing. He has started to drool a lot. I don't think he's teething. I thought he might like rubbing this all up on his gums. Like if he can just gnaw on it, maybe instead of his hands. This is another teething toy I just got. All of these have different textures on them, and then it makes noise on the inside. These move and make noise, small enough that he can easily like grab onto it, bring it to his mouth, chew on it. I also got this, haven't taken it out of the package yet. It's the Baby Einstein Outstanding Opus. It's a rattle and a teether. That seems to be what a lot of like little baby toys are at this age. Gerald's grandma got him this cactus. I see videos of kids being scared of this. He isn't scared of it. It's made to mimic you. Hello. He doesn't like that part.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
He likes that part. This also helps during tummy time, or if I just want him to smile. There's more. These are ones that I have been using for a while. You gotta get yourself a piano. At first, he would just kick it with his little feet. He still does that. In fact, he gets so excited and does it like aggressively at this point. It's so cute. Now he'll use his hands. Either if he's like sitting on my lap, I can put it over top of him and he'll hit it. We'll lay it beside him and he'll like side lay and play with it, which I guess is super important also for their development, like playing on their side. A bunch of brands have these. This is just the Baby Einstein one, and I love this thing, especially if I need to go to the bathroom. I just need him to be entertained for 3 minutes. I think these are made to go on their cribs. We do not use it that way. It's an aquarium that lights up and makes noise if you want it to. You can just have it be like white noise. I've heard the battery dies on this really fast. We haven't had the battery die. This is also Baby Einstein. Instead of propping him up during tummy time like with TV, we'll put this in front of him. It keeps him engaged. Once again, not realizing he's working out. Little crinkle books. I just got this one and he has been loving it. Likes the noises it makes even though he doesn't really understand. I'll read them to him. Like we definitely sit and read books, but he doesn't understand yet. Obviously, he's 3 months. It's good for his little brain and engaging. Keeps his little hands busy and out of his throat. This is self-explanatory. Even when I didn't know much, I knew that they liked these high contrast little pictures. They can see this better than colors. It's double-sided. This side has some colors. He loves this mirror. The play gym that we use is the Love Avery one. Highly recommend a play gym. It doesn't need to be this one, but that one also has a mirror that we use for tummy time a lot. Lastly, this toy is hard to play with one person because it's motion censored, so it's hard to be in 2 places at one time. When Gerald's home after work or on the weekends, MJ loves this. It's a little crab, and when you put it on the ground, it like scurries in different directions. It helps him with tracking, helps him keep his head up during tummy time. He loves it. The other thing that has made my days a little bit easier, baby wearing. So like if I need to get someone done around the house and he doesn't want to just sit and self-entertain, I'll wear him on me. Let's say I'm cleaning the kitchen and he's not napping, or I need to do laundry and he's not napping. They say it's really good to like bring them around with you and talk to them and tell them what you're doing and just interact with them. Wherever I'm at, I'll put him in this for 5-10 minutes while I'm doing a task and just talk to him, like show him what I'm doing and talk to him while I do it so he doesn't feel left out. We did get this skip hop activity center. He doesn't use this yet because he's just not old enough. This is for 4 months. Now he's almost 4 months old. He did come early, so we might wait like a little bit longer to put him in this. Like I said, his head control is really good, but it's not like perfect. Like he still bobbles some. For some reason, this is always sold out. When I saw it in stock and that it was on sale, I went ahead and just got it because I know we're gonna use it. This goes over top of his bouncer and he can just like hit it with his hands while he's in there as well. Overall, there's obviously a lot more items that we use. I feel like I could make a whole video just about like things that I recommend having as a first-time mom or just a mom in general. Things that got me through the newborn stage. Also with breastfeeding, and I know not everybody breastfeeds, but also like breastfeeding stuff. I don't think I showed this egg light. I also think I got this on Amazon. Oh shoot, it's changing colors. Gerald knows how to fix it. We make this red, and if we have to go in there at night or like the last time we feed him before bed, we feed him in the dark with this little red light on. I just let him nurse. Very useful for when we need to go in there, but we don't want to like wake him up with bright lights. I think that's pretty much it. I need to clean up. I don't know how much I'll be able to clean up before he wakes up. My boobs are very full. I might pump out just a little bit because they're starting to hurt. I'm trying to make sure he takes bottles from me too because he is small. He's a small baby. I try to make sure he's getting at least 24 ounces of breast milk a day, especially because he sleeps through the night. We really have to make sure he gets the right amount of milk during the day. Now that he's up more, like he doesn't take as many naps, it's easier to get all of his ounces in, but when you're breastfeeding, you don't really know. He eats about 6 times a day. Half of them were bottles before Gerald went to work, and half of them were breastfeeding off of me. Now he's only getting like 1 bottle a day, and he's not really taking bottles from me. Right before he went down for his nap, I gave him a 4-ounce bottle. He only drank 3. If he eats and I'm not breastfeeding him, I have to pump. I forgot to do so. But now I'm gonna breastfeed him when he wakes up. If I pump now, I might not have enough milk. The struggle. We're just gonna pump a little bit to help with the pain. And then we're gonna clean up. And then whenever MJ wakes up, we're gonna feed him and play with him. It's so weird because whenever he goes to sleep, like I genuinely miss him. So many nights, I just wanna go into his crib, grab him, and hold him. I'm with him all day. The 30 minutes to an hour and a half that he is sleeping for his naps, I feel like something is missing. Is that bad? Can you be too attached to your little itty bitty baby? It's also a long weekend this weekend. Gerald doesn't have work on Monday. You really don't realize, I mean, you do probably, like, I knew how much Gerald was helping before he went back to work, but you really realize how much your partner is helping you when they're not here for 8 to 9 to 10 hours a day. But also, like, selfishly, I get to hang out with MJ the entire time. Each week, he develops so much more. He really is becoming my little buddy. He looks at me, he plays with me, he giggles, he recognizes the songs I sing to him. I actually get sad when it's time for him to take a nap. Sometimes I'm a little overstimulated, okay, and I'm like, okay, it's nap time. A quick little recharge. I know as they get older, they take less naps. They'll have longer wake windows, but anyways, okay, I'm just blabbering. I need to get things done while he sleeps, so all I have to do while he's awake is play with him.